Yo, what's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy, Kevin Forte. Guys, we're taking a look today at some news around the Florida Panthers as we're seeing a little bit of a shakeup here. They moved on from one of their players, Keith Yandle, and they made a couple signings. We'll be taking a look at all of that in this video. So let's get right into it. So the Florida Panthers kind of going out making moves here before the expansion draft. We're going to see a lot of activity here over the next couple of days. And Keith Yandle was the first domino to fall in the Florida Panthers this offseason. Keith Yandle, on the final 2 years of his contract, paying him $6.35 million per season, has been bought out by the Panthers. We know that obviously things have not gone well in terms of the relationship between Keith Yandle and ownership and the coaching staff. He almost didn't play at the beginning of this season. He was almost scratched for this season. And you could tell that relationship had definitely gotten to a point where you could tell a breakup would probably happen at some point this offseason. And the Florida Panthers, right before the expansion draft, one less defenseman they have to protect. Keith Yandle is officially out of the Panthers organization. Like I said, he had 2 years remaining on that cap hit, but now it is a 4-year buyout. It will be paying $2.4 million this season, so they save a little bit of cap. Next season is the big one because it is $5.4 million against the cap hit next season, so that does hurt the Panthers. But then after that, $1.2 million and $1.2 million after that. The two main reasons for this are they wanted to create some cap space for this season. They save about $4 million. And they're also, their protection list now changes because right after that, we hear that Gustav Forsling, the 25-year-old defenseman, put up 17 points last season in 42 games with the Panthers last season, signed a 3-year extension to stick around in Florida with a $2.66 million AAV. This isn't really much of a surprise. Forsling, obviously having that connection with Coach Q in his time in Chicago, you weren't that surprised when they decided to bring him in. And it seems like that marriage has worked pretty well. So we're going to see another 3 years of Gustav Forsling in Florida. I don't mind the cap hit. Again, you're talking about like a 4 or 5 defenseman. I don't know. Maybe some of you think maybe he is a true legitimate top 4 defenseman. Then that's a really good price. But I don't know. I have this weird feeling he's between a second and a third pairing guy. And I don't know. Maybe this is a fair value for that. But anyway, moving on. Anthony Duclair, same age, 25 years old, signs a 3-year, $9 million contract with the Florida Panthers. It'll be paying him out $3 million per season. This is a good contract for Anthony Duclair, considering he's one of the few NHL players to not have an agent. He did this on his own with negotiations and stuff like that with the team, and I think he likes it in Florida. Obviously, things haven't worked out in other places in his NHL career. He was drafted by the Rangers. He was supposed to be this superstar top 6 forward. Things didn't work out. In the Keith Yandle trade, it's fitting how this all comes back. He gets sent to the Coyotes. Obviously, things didn't work out in Arizona. And then he goes to the Blackhawks. Things didn't really work out in Chicago. And now he goes to the Florida Panthers. And it seems like he's starting to find his rhythm, putting up 32 points last season in 43 games with the Cats. This is a great relationship, and hopefully will add that little bit of a scoring touch that the Panthers really have needed over the past couple of seasons, other than Barkov and Huberdeau. So that is it for the news for the Florida Panthers. Obviously, this is big news. They move out Keith Yandle, one less defenseman they have to protect, and they're able to bring back Gustav Forsling, which I think is more the trade-off there. And because of the salary cap that they saved, they were able to sign both of Forsling and Duclair today, and it seems like a pretty good move for the Panthers at the end of the day. I'm sure teams will be looking at Keith Yandle. He's not terribly old yet. He's still 34 years old. I mean, he sold his house in Fort Lauderdale the other day after the buyout was announced. But maybe he goes back to Boston. I really think that is the best fit. We know the Bruins were actually looking at Keith Yandle at the beginning of this season in a 3-way deal between the Panthers, the Bruins, and the Islanders. So maybe Keith Yandle does end up a Boston Bruin and goes back to his hometown to end his NHL career. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. where do you think we'll see Keith Yandle go? Or do you think he'll hang up the skates after 1,000 games in the NHL? Or do you think he has another couple of seasons under him? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time.